Smallville, we're on season 4, episode 2. This one's called Gone. So guys, the first episode for Smallville was just phenomenal. I enjoyed it very much. I definitely cannot wait to continue on with season 4. This was just, that first episode was great. I mean, seeing, you know, Clark come back, pretty much reborn as Kal-El, and I was wondering how they're able to get him back. I don't know if it's going to take a couple episodes for, you know, him to, you know, come back to normal, but it was this thing called the Black Kryptonite with Martha being there that got him back, where he was able to fight off Kal-El. Both of them were pretty much in the same body in a way. Like, Clark was there, and then of course Kal-El was there, and then of course Kal-El had complete control of Clark, and Clark was basically trying to fight him, but he was too weak to basically fight him until Martha came around with the Black Kryptonite to be able to do that. I did not know there was Black Kryptonite in this one. I really didn't. And it was pretty interesting to see how that, you know, turned out. You know, Clark got this stone, whatever, from Lex Luthor. He stole it, but it was really Kal-El that did it. And you brought it back to the cave and put it on this, like, table or whatever that I guess they need, like, 3 of those stones basically get, like, certain knowledge or whatever, or certain... It's something... I gotta go back to the episode to see what Lex said. He said something about the 3 stones about the ancients and stuff like that. So I know it's just something really advanced. That's pretty much what that whole point is. Well, Chloe was technically dead throughout this episode. But then, you know, when you found out from the ending, you know, Clark looked through the grave to see if she was down there, just to see, and she wasn't down there, so she's technically alive. So I'm really happy that she's alive somewhere, if she is. I don't know, but we got to see how it's going to go. And of course, we got to see Lois Lane for the first time in this episode. She did a great job playing this, you know, the person who plays Lois Lane did a great job. I like her character. She's really funny. She's really, you know, friendly, of course. This is pretty much the beginning stages of Clark and Lois Lane's relationship. Lois Lane technically doesn't know about Clark's secret, so I'm not sure if she's ever going to know, to be honest. Maybe she will, maybe she not. I really don't know. You can tell that she likes Clark just from me from this first episode. You can definitely see that. But yeah, anyway, guys, I definitely cannot wait to see his next episode. The Patreon sponsor for today is from Frank. Frank, thank you for your wonderful support for this month. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, make sure you guys go on the page and consider joining. I appreciate any support that does come around. Anyway, guys, let's get into this next episode for Smallville.
I know you find it hard to believe, but trust me. Chloe's not buried in that grave.
How do you know that? Look, I want her back more than anyone, but don't you think your hunch is a rung on the whole grief ladder?
None of this would have happened if I'd have been there.
Okay, Commando. I don't get you. Half the time you're all meek, and yes, Ma, yes, Pa, and the other half, you are the most overconfident guy I've ever met.
Doesn't happen to you much, does it? Not being able to peg someone right away?
Let's get out of here, Clark. This place gives me the creeps. Stand there, come on.
We lost them, sir. Find them. Get them.
Nothing like a little north by northwest action to get the blood pumping, huh?
What are you doing in here?
We usually take turns in the bathroom.
Oh, don't start with me, Smallville. You're the one taking the marathon shower.
I'm the one who can't keep my mouth shut. Mom.
Hi.
You're home.
Hi, Mrs. Kent.
This is not what it looks like. There it is. She got powers, I bet. Now she has to go back.
I don't understand what the big deal is here. We just took a shower.
Showers? We took separate showers.
At noon. We were just
We went to Chloe's safe house. These guys showed up and chased us. Into a field and there was all this dirt.
Clark. That is a federal crime scene.
Whoever it was, we don't need to worry because their chopper is face first in the middle of the field.
Getting his ass in trouble already.
Taste of a new suit, isn't it, Dad?
Well, I don't think so, son. Even if Miss Sullivan were alive and testified against me, you and I both know the jury would still find me not guilty.
Oh, Lana's back.
You look great.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
This is a stopover, or if you're back for good?
For a while. Guess Paris just wasn't for me.
What? Posse couldn't get to me the first time, so the boss sent you? You can both kiss my ass.
Oh my god. What the hell? Nice.
Are you okay?
What's she doing down there?
Where the hell did he go?
Lana, you're back.
Hey. Hey.
How awkward is this?
Lois, how did you two?
We just met. I stopped by the cemetery to pay my respects to Chloe.
I think you're forgetting about the part where you saved my life. Some Ginsu boy came after us at Chloe's grave.
I understand how you can feel like you know someone so completely, like you know everything about them, and then just all of a sudden...
You don't even know what continent they're on.
Do you always have to finish people's thoughts?
Well, am I right?
What? How did you find it?
Hi, Daddy.
You were to stay away from that crime scene.
And you're supposed to be at the Pentagon.
They sent me out to Fort Ryan to oversee some maneuvers.
To keep an eye on me, is that it, boss?
Drop it low.
Why? I'm obviously onto something here. You wouldn't be calling out the birds if I was late for dinner.
Someplace you got here, Mr. and Mrs. Kent. And again, I'd like to thank you for keeping an eye on my little Lo. Can I offer you a Chevello? Hand-rolled with some of the finest tobacco in the US of A.
No, my heart isn't exactly what it used to be.
I'm gonna have to take a rain check on your hospitality, Mrs. Kent.
You're welcome anytime.
Oh, thank you. Let's double time it, Lo.
This is about Chloe. Clark, find the connection to Luther Corp.
Good night now.
Can I...
I was assigned to the accident in Jakarta.
Oh, now he's redoing this.
Impressive. And maybe you could help explain to me how a door rips off a jet at 20,000 feet.
All evidence suggests that the door was extricated from outside the aircraft by manual force.
Whoa! Oh! No! He's shit! Yo!
It's in his calendar that he's been taking R&R with her at least once a week.
She's one of the first female undercover reporters. She was Chloe's hero.
That she is at 2348 Walnut Street.
Okay.
I have an extraordinary gift. I know that. But wasn't it your pride in that gift that first landed you in Belle Reeve?
Don't think you understand. You don't.
Oh my god.
I couldn't begin to imagine what it must have been like for you. Why would you turn against the one person who would never judge you?
He's gonna do anything to be free, man.
I don't care. Had a tracking bracelet on her wrist. You couldn't have thought she was that safe.
I tried to take every precaution.
You looked me straight in the eye and told me she was dead.
Sometimes you have to do the right thing no matter what the cost.
The house was built on tunnels left from the Underground Railroad. Seconds after Chloe and her dad entered, we rushed them underneath the house. The explosion was rigged to cave in the tunnel behind them.
The cops never found it.
And Sam Lane?
I didn't trust the FBI. I needed someone who could engineer the rescue.
She's at the old foundry. Don't worry, Clark. I'll have people over there in minutes.
Is that her? Good. How did you get this power? Oh! Nice, Lois! Oh!
Oh, always told me this town was weird. I don't know how you ever survived without me.
How'd you get here anyway?
What do you mean, how did I get here?
I was afraid I lost you.
I'm glad she's alive. Guilty!
It's good to see that there's some things even Lionel Luther can't buy his way out of.
Thanks to Chloe.
Clark, as much as I hate to admit this, Lex had a hand in it too. Make good on his promise to protect Chloe.
And look what he got out of it. Control of Luther Corp.
Nice, there we go. She's in the cave.
Lana. What are you doing down here?
Probably the same thing you are.
Lana, what is it you're not telling me? Does it have something to do with this guy you met?
No, it doesn't. But I'm sorry that you found out the way you did.
Damn, I wanted to, like, see if you could open it up, or...
Well done, Lex. But wasn't it you who warned me, don't wound what you cannot kill?
Oh, and Dad.
I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
He loves the sight of this. I actually like the sight too. Oh shit.
Jason, I had to go back home. I wish I had time to explain. So now you do.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. I'm trying to convince myself that this wasn't about me, but you can't really put that in a note, can you? I didn't come here to get you. I came here to be with you.
He didn't care about Paris. He wanted to get with her, man. Well, guys, another great episode for Smallville. That was freaking phenomenal. Lionel Luthor is now in jail. He's now with the prison population, and Lex Luthor loved the sight of that. You can just see his face. He just loves it because he just wants to take him down. That was it. I get why Clark is upset because of Lex investigating him, but even Martha and Jonathan were like, normally Martha, like you can't blame him because that's because of when he crashed him with the when he crashed you with the car. He just wants to know how he even survived that, how you survived that. That was just the whole point. I know Lex Luthor wants to be friends with Clark. He really cares about that friendship, but unfortunately, yeah, Lex Luthor is the main guy that's going to be Clark's enemy, and we know that's Superman's number one, or of course Clark's number one enemy is Lex Luthor in the future. That's going to happen regardless. Even though from seeing the show, I mean, seeing their friendship, it's like it looks like they're going to be friends forever. But unfortunately, in the story when they start to go into Metropolis and everything else, Superman's number one enemy is Lex, unfortunately. But I mean, I hope Clark can find a way to forgive him in some way. I really do, but I don't think that's going to happen like that. But I think Lex will find out that Clark does have powers eventually. I don't know if he will or not. I think he will. We'll see what's going to happen. I don't know if Lex Luthor actually finds out if Clark has powers or not, even when in the future when they start to fight even, each other even more. I don't know if he knows he's Clark or not. I'm not really sure. So we'll see when we continue on with the story, see how it's going to go. This episode is really good. I love Lois Lane. I mean, she's really optimistic about everything. Like, seriously. You could tell that she really likes Clark, and of course Clark's I think Clark likes her too in some way. And, from seeing Clark and, Lana looking at each other again, it's really Clark needs to let this go. Because Lana already moved on. Clark needs to let go of that relationship in that way. Just be friends with Lana. That's it. And the guy that plays Jason, man, I was actually surprised to see him in this. I mean, we got to see him in Supernatural, even in the first couple episodes. And of course, if I'd never watched Supernatural, I would have never recognized him at all. And of course, I'm so glad that Chloe is alive. And, without her, Lionel wouldn't be in jail, so I'm very happy that she's safe. I was relieved. I'm gonna be honest, I was really relieved about that. But yeah, anyway guys, please leave a like and a comment on the video. Make sure you guys go on the Patreon page to get the full reaction. Also consider supporting the channel as well. But anyway guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next Smallville.